Hey everyone, this is Rachel, and today I'm here with a new scrapbooking process video. Thanks so much for joining me here, and I hope you enjoy. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome, and I would love it if you would become a subscriber. You can also click on the notification bell so you always know when I have a new video up. Alright folks, let's get going! Hey everyone, I am here today doing a scrapbooking layout for scrapbookingstore.com scrapbooking kit. This is the first layout I am making with the December 2019 kit. This kit is made up of Authentique Rejoice along with their embellishment upgrade. So I am super looking forward to getting started. Today I've got two photos that I am scrapbooking from Christmas in actually 2014. It's one of those things where it's one of the layouts I forgot to do, and I found the photos and went, oh sugar, and I went back and checked, did I scrapbook these? And the answer is no, I did not. So we are gonna go ahead and get started on that. As I said, this is the first layout using the kit, so I've got a full kit to go. So I mentioned when I'm starting off in a kit and I've got a lot of choices, that can really be somewhere where I have trouble making a decision. So what I normally just do is the first thing that where I go, oh, that looks good, that's where I go with. Rather than trying to find the perfect layout paper, I just go with what's going to work for me that I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys put on fast forward and start making the layout. Before I do, I just wanna say two things. First, if you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. And second, all of the links to scrapbookingstore.com will be in the description box below. If you would like to subscribe or make a purchase, one of the links is an affiliate link for me. It costs you no more money. It does give me a small commission. So if that's something you would like to do, I would be super appreciative of that as well. All right, folks, as I said, let's get going. All right, so as I'm getting started, I'm just going through and picking out some papers that I want to work with. I'm looking at what I think might work well together, as well as just ones I find, strike my fancy. I find that's the easiest way to go about when you have a whole bunch to work with. I also pull from my stash this piece of basil cardstock that is in the color twig, and I think it will go quite well with this authentique line, which rather than being white based is cream based. So the first thing I'm going to do is map my vertical photo. This is the one of my nephew standing up in front of the tree wearing his new elf pajamas. And I'm just going to map that and then ink all of the papers up with Gathered Twigs Distress ink using my the little tool and the foam piece that goes on the tool. I'm then going to take my horizontal photo, and this is the one of my nephew before he had his new pajamas, and I'm going to create just like of a horizontal block that um, and I'm using both sides of paper number 6. So I used the B side, the one that has all those little stars in the circles, to map the photo of my nephew, and then I used the plaid side to be the larger block behind both of my photos. So I have this, and I'm trying to decide what to do, thinking about whether I want my photo to be in the middle or down at the bottom, when I realize what I want to do is take this paper number 1 and map my entire layout with it. So I'm going to go ahead and trim down the twig cardstock to an 11 by 11-ish, and I just cut 2 sides off rather than cutting a half an inch off on all 4 sides. I do that when it's a blank piece of paper rather than something with a design on it. I started to show you the paper and I realized I actually had already shown it to you. All right, so I'm going to cut this paper. Now with my Caterpillar crop, that is the trimmer I use, it is a little bit more difficult than with say a Fiskars one that isn't a guillotine rotator. I don't remember what the actual technical term is. I apologize. Usually you just go in an inch before you push down the blade, but because mine is attached, I can't do that. So I just kind of zhuzh it underneath and then I chop down on it and just cut one out and then trim the rest out with a pair of scissors. Now, when I'm gluing something like this down, I like to put glue on just one side and then glue it down. This reduces the amount of crookedly placing things down. So I'm going to take page number 2, and this I'm actually going to use this side with the stripes of different Christmassy icons. And what I'm looking for is a vertical chunk behind my photos. So I'm taking that, inking it once again up with the Gathered Twigs Distress ink, and just looking to see what looks good where I want it, and then I smack it down. It's really, like, you can tell I kind of just went, yes, that's where I want that paper. So all of my photos in my paper are all set now, and it is time to embellish. So I wanted to use these glitter brads because one of the things, my nephew's new pajamas have blue in them, and there isn't any blue in the authentic papers, and that's totally okay. It's going to happen. You're not always going to have the colors that your photos are in your papers. So what I'm doing is several of the embellishments do have blue in them. So I'm making sure some of the glitter brads I use are blue. So I start off thinking I'm only going to put 5 of the brads down here at the bottom, and then after I do my title, and this is using the cedar thickers that came with the upgraded part of the kit. I had mentioned in my unboxing that I actually already owned them. So I'm starting off with the one I owned rather than opening up a new package. I'm more than happy to get a second package of these. I really do love them. So my entire title is going to be Elf PJs 2014, and then I'm going to make more dots with my Pokey tool. I believe this is from We Are Memory Keepers, my Pokey tool. I'm sure there's an actual technical name for that as well. I don't know it. I just have always used the term Pokey tool. And that's where I'm going to put all of my brads, deciding to go for more of a statement element with the brads. So I pull in several of the stickers from both the 12 by 12 authentic cardstock sticker sheet that came with the main kit, along with some of the Sticko stickers. Also, you'll see they have the blue in them from the upgraded kit, as well as those epoxy covered buttons that came in the upgraded kit as well. And I love those. I just think they add such a nice bit of texture to a layout. So I'm poking all of my brads through here, and then I'm going to flip the paper over and push them down. If for some reason they aren't coming apart easily, I just kind of use my pokey tool to gather them. I did cut away from that. I will go back actually and lay some washi tape over them before I put it away. Now, I used this bigger sticker that says Believe in Magic, and I did put it over that very busy pattern paper, and I am going to fix the mushing inness of that sticker in just a little bit. But I just want to explain, I'm adding some more of the stickers. I found those little chevron-y stickers, and then I also found some arrow stickers, and I thought that worked really well. There's a lot going on this layout. There's a lot of pattern. There's quite a bit of color. So I just wanted something that helps with directionality to help your eyes move around the page. So I was talking about making this sticker more readable, and so what I'm doing is I'm taking a thick black brush marker and just outlining it. I'm not the world's best outliner. Obviously this is sped up, but I'm taking a little bit slow. Once I finish that, I'm going to add some Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine to finish off my layout. There isn't any journaling here. This is a layout I make for every year. My nephew gets quote unquote elf pajamas delivered by the elves on Christmas Eve morning. All right, that is it for my layout today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to head on over to the Scrapbooking Store and check out all the awesome things they have to offer. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.